Yo, what up kids, it's Dave the Way with the brand new tips. We're gonna make a market video part 2. This video is gonna contain pretty much the same material that I had in the previous one, in the part 1, let's say like that. But this video is gonna be more for people who has not that many coins as for the other example that I gave you with those Champions League cards. Basically, this video is only for the people who have a million or two maximum, because you can't afford to buy too many of those 500 to a million cards and make a 200-300k profit from them. But this video is actually, the containment of the video is probably pretty much the same as in the previous one. The method is pretty much the same too, but just a bit different cards. So let's start straight away. Let's say if you have a million on your account, or maximum 2 million, that means you can buy just few cards here and there. And my method for that is also Champions League cards. Let's choose the event from here. But the rating is lower than we had, because in a previous video we had 80 plus cards. But here we're gonna go back to the method I made the most money from, but I made with regular cards back then, like 3-4 months ago. But now we're gonna search for those 78 to 79 Champions League cards. And believe me or not, there's plenty of money, maybe not money, but coins moving in here. What I do here a little bit different from the other video, that I'm not scrolling these cards. I could do that, but I feel a bit lazy for that. The Champions League cards has gone really high in prices. They are pretty much from 5 to 10 times higher prices than they used to be before Champions League event even started, even that quarter final. So many cards are hundreds of thousands of coins in value. The Zamiri card was around probably 100,000 before Champions League event started, and you don't find, if I'm correct, you don't find any cards from this rating in less than 150k. Yes, I'm correct. So all cards are around minimum price, which is 200k. Yeah, exactly. 79 cards are of course much higher worth than 78 cards, and specifically this group stage players. But what we're gonna do, because the cards are pretty much valued at 200k minimum, so I just figured it out that we can search for the cards which are pretty much maximum 150,000k with the maximum bid now price. So basically we can make a 50,000k profit from a card. That's like minimum. In some cases we can do more. As you see, I've done a few bits here and there already, maybe 10-15 minutes ago. But let's scroll this list up. As you can see, I don't know how much the bid war is gonna last, but you see the starting price and buy now price difference is really huge in a lot of cards. There isn't that many cards. I mean, there are not that many cards in an hour you can buy, but remember to make sure that you do bid for them. I'm trying to find a card which would give me a minimum of 50,000k profit. Okay, 40,000 minimum. But if we scroll the list, you see how much is the big difference between bid now and buy now prices. You can also bid for this card because you're gonna get a 50,000k minimum, and here, here, I mean, there's a lot of cards, and actually, not some in my market. Not so many people are actually bidding for them. There might be like 2, 3, 4 guys only. So this is better way than the previous one. This is much better way to earn coins. You can, in some cases, as you see, 100,000k start now price, 600,000 is buy now. Also here is 3 times. And what I do love in this method, I don't use it anymore basically at all. I'm just bidding for them because of the video. But what I do love in this method, that this is low risk cards. I mean, if you lose, let's say in this Ospina, okay, we checked already, all of the cards are minimum 200,000k, but let's say, and I give an example that we bid for this Ospina for 100k, and he's really not worth that 600,000, which might be the case. He might be worth, let's say, 50,000k, 50,000 coins, if we wouldn't know that situation and we wouldn't have checked the prices. There's only low risk in these cars because you don't lose basically at all. You're gonna get a minimum, usually at least the same amount that you bid for them. And if you lose, you lose like 20,000k, 30 maximum. I mean, it's a totally difference than, I mean, total different cards to bid for them than if you would bid for a card which is priced 7 million and you would sell it for 5 million because you didn't check his price. I could give an example that I made a mistake and I lost a lot of coins was about 2-3 weeks ago. I had a situation where I actually had only 1 million in my account. I had no players to sell. I had no players in reserve nowhere. Basically, I didn't have any more than 1 million. And of course my squad, but I couldn't sell any players from my squad. So I made this Champions League trading all day long. The tournament just started. In that one day, I made 20 or 25 million in coins in one day, in let's say 6 hours, without that much putting effort in. And all day long I was really happy. My bankroll was growing, and I needed to buy PK for Champions League, my team, and I needed like 15 million, and I also wanted to get some more extra coins that I could continue my method next day. So yeah, basically I made 20 million. I had 26 million at the end of the day. And I was really happy. Yeah, I made 25 million. So I'm like a monster. I'm super good. But what happened, I was really tired. And at the end of the day, I already closed the app. I had nothing to do. And I was like, okay, let's do some few cards. Maybe I can find some good investments here or there. So I saw this Bear Comp icon card and I was like, what the fuck, 25 million bid now price, starting price, and 46 million buy now price. I was like, whoa, oh my god, I'm gonna make 20 million coins from one single card. In timer there was 35 seconds left, so I knew I didn't have time to check his card price, but somehow in my mind I was, yeah, he probably, because it's an icon card and I haven't seen Bergkamp card basically at all, he must be worth that 46 million. So I bid for the card and I won the card, and I was super excited that I just made 20 millions. And what happened then, I went to check out his price and he was worth 10 million. So yeah, I lost 15 millions, basically most of my earnings from that day just in one card. But here we go. what I also, one of my techniques, what I like to do, I don't like that much this bidding war. I do like to refresh all the time so I can follow has somebody outbid me or not. I have this market problem all the time at the moment with this our I don't know how to pronounce that car his name, a good player though. Okay. Yeah, we won. We paid for him 50k. And let's see his price. Okay, nothing. 240. Let's say. Let's check. Is there anything under 240? And what I like, how do I like to list in this small amount of cards? I like to list them. Let's put here 220. I like to put the smallest amount and just by few thousand. Yeah. So you see, his lowest cards were 225, I presume. Yeah. So I don't put that much lower. I just put 220, and it's gonna be sold for sure. And I don't make huge difference between these prices, bid now and buy now prices, and that card is gonna sell for sure. So I'm gonna make 175,000 just from one card without much effort on it. So I'm trying to bid. One is yeah. Let's get back to checking out the cards. And I'm trying to bid for maybe 7-8 hours cards so I can follow them. But you see, there's a lot. If you can make like a 150 from one card, it's gonna take only 10 cards. Gonna give you a 1.5 million. So yeah, this is a really good technique. I get a lot of cards that I'm trading, buying. I don't invest, as I have stated before, but now, second time in my life, I invested in Team of the Week cards, which I was talking about before also. I invested in Mbappe, 92 rated Team of the Week Mbappe. I bought him 15 cards. I have sold a couple of cards now. I bought a few Royces and a few Benzema. Benzema not that many, but I'm actually really happy I didn't bought Benzema because his price has stayed still. Nothing have happened in last 2-3 days. With Mbappe, I bought him for 3.85 and now he's 5 million. So I'm gonna make 1.1, let's say like that, from a single card. And Royce has gone from 1.9, which I bought him for 2.5, so 600,000 K for a card. I'm gonna sell them probably in a few days. But yeah, I need a lot of coins because I'm gonna upgrade my team and I need really a lot of coins. But yeah, these Champions League cards are really good at the moment. And this is for guys who has less than sorry, as you see, nobody haven't even bid for these cards. These are for you guys who have 1 million, maximum 2 million on your account, because you see this price difference, they're huge. If you can make, there isn't that many cards, but if you can make 100,000 K from a card, it's gonna be good. Also, as you see, some people tend to outbid me right away. I did that before, that I bid for this card back. I wanted my name to be there. But what I'm trying to do, because we have different activities and we might be playing a match or doing something. So let's say for this De Jong card, okay, let's give a better example. This Danilo card, I have been outbid with this pillow guy. So what I'm doing, I don't bid him back because this card stays probably here in my bid sections. Yeah, this is the Danilo card. I'm gonna bid for him when there's gonna be 16 seconds left in time, because if you bid on when only 16 seconds is left, there won't be added any more seconds in the timer. So basically that guy, if he don't remember, he's gonna have a 15 seconds left time to outbid me back. If he's playing a game or doing some other activities, or his application isn't open, he's not gonna manage to do that in time. So yeah, I highly recommend you to do this with Champions League cards. I do other events, what I'm bidding for, because there are a lot of events and different cards that you can bid for. Basically, I don't do market at all at the moment. Okay, I invested probably 90% of my coins in the market, and I left only 2 million a few days ago, and I wanted to see how much I can make in 2 millions. From 2 millions, I mean. And I made to 13 millions in a couple of days, but I bought Gnabry for my team of the season heads-up, head-to-head team, not heads-up, but head-to-head team, because I wanted to have a quick left back over here. Yeah, so basically I made 11 millions. Okay, I sold one Mbappe for 5 millions, so it's gonna be 8. I made 6 millions in a few days, which I think is pretty decent. And as you saw, there was like maybe 20-30 cards in a market for that price range that I show with you. And what I like about the method, if you can make even up to 3 million a day, or even 2 million, it doesn't take too much effort for you to do that. So you don't have to bid for 100 or 200,000, or not 200,000, for 100 or 200 cards like you do that in silver method technique. This is like basically, as I've spoken before already, this is like the silver method technique but with different cards. I was today told by a good player that I shouldn't do this because this is market manipulating and stuff like that, but I don't think it is, because I don't get any advantage of it myself at all, because I don't trade these cars. I have a pretty decent bankroll at the moment, so I have no any kind of needs to do that. And basically, if you have a, let's say, over 30 million in your bank account, you don't feel that necessary to bid for the cards which gonna give you only a 100k profit, because you are going for the bigger fish and bigger fish and bigger fish. My biggest catch up, okay, I had to do a small bid war, was with this Easter Skriniar card. He had a normal regular version and he had a animated version, and I bought his animated version, which were estimatedly around 80 millions. I bought him for 48 millions, and I sold him, yeah, for 48, and I sold him for 83. So I made 35 millions from just a single card. But yeah, I think this is it. There's a lot of these Champions League cards, and we all do have a different markets, so yeah. Oh, another Mbappe sold. I was just trying to see, because I bought Mbappe for 3.9, and will I get it around a million profit? And I can get, yeah, around a million profit. So yeah, guys, I think this is it. Leave a comment if you want to know some other methods. Give me a big like. Subscribe on my channel if you want to see more cool funky videos. Please give me a suggestion of what you would like to see that I will make a video of. As you probably noticed, I've been really lazy lately because I haven't posted any videos. I've been really using all of my time and my energy for that Champions League event. I also wanted to upgrade my team like two weeks ago after quarterfinal. Team is gonna end up, but they gave us this Champions League semi-final event. So basically, my team is still 110, 111, and I haven't upgraded. But the upgrade is gonna be huge. I promise that. And I also will make a video, of course, about that. So because I'm gonna change more than a half from my team. I'm get a new player, skill boost, and stuff like that. But yeah, I think this is it. I hope this is really helpful for you guys who have 1 million or 2 million, so you can get some few coins here and there. And because I'm here to help you out. And if you want to know something other related to FIFA mobile game, just send me a message in Twitter. That's probably the best place to contact me. And that's it. Peace out, brothers, and good luck with your grinding. Cheers.